Welcome to the dark side.
Hey, Cosmic, how the hell are you? Oh, we have the wrong kitty cam on here. I'm sorry. There. I need to get out of this thing.
Thank you for your patronage.
Moonraker, how are you, buddy? God damn it. Why does this chat window keep coming up? I promise you, I'm not hitting enter.
Now, the rest of the plan is simple. I
Hey,
fly
Squirrel, what's
to
up?
the moon. I shrink the moon. I grab the moon.
Let's turn chat
I
off.
sit on the toilet.
Oh,
with
let me get out of here. My microphone is all fuzzy. It has the fuzzies. Alright. That means the cats have been playing around again. How y'all doing tonight? Everyone doing okay? Ready for a weekend? Oh my god, I know I am. Holy crap, the fuzz on this thing is crazy. They must have been batting this thing around. What the hell, kitties? 'Tis my ferret, not yours. Actually, it's not a ferret. The furry ones are ferrets. This is just a windscreen.
Nope.
I do. I do have a Perseus squirrel. I got the Perseus. Let's see if we can get some construction materials refining. curious to see what the yield is. That's what you've been doing today? What have you been doing today? Playing with a Perseus? I haven't tried it in the hotfix, but in live the moles' heads are bespoke. You can't change them. Let me out, fucktards. Something's going around, Moon, because I kissed Mrs. B earlier tonight, and she's like, "Boo, you're burning up." And like, really? I said, "I don't feel so hot." Well, that's weird, because I have material there in boxes. This makes no damn sense. And just now, she was headed out the door, and I kissed her goodbye. She's like, "Darling, you're burning up." So, I don't know. There's something going around, buddy. Where did my cargo go? What the fuck? Ugh. We were just out using the salvations to do some salvage. And, between the boxes that Majestic put on board my ship and what I had, there were easily 5 boxes of RMC and a box of construction materials. I sent them down. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Thank you for your
Hey,
patronage.
Shiro, what's up? Check Messenger when I can. Alright, give me a second. Mom just took off with Lacey to go to Walmart. They need to get some stuff. So, if you need Mom, she's not here. I do not have an air pig or an air compressor. You might be able to find a cheap one on Harbor Freight. Let's look. Oh, I do have a compressor, but you would need power to run it. It's not going to run off the car battery. The compressor I have requires juice. Requires the juice. Let's see what we got here. You would need something that would run off a car battery. Nowhere close. Nowhere close. Air compressors that run off a home power. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that'll run off a car. Maybe Walmart? Let's see here. Air compressor car. Something that we can get here in store, please. Okay. Walmart has a air compressor. Wait, that's free delivery. Sorry, my bad. I did pick in store, right? I did pick in store. Free pickup as soon as tomorrow. Free shipping arrives Monday. Free shipping arrives Monday. In stock. Okay, for $25, Walmart has... Can we just fucking stop, please? Thank you. So, for $25, Walmart has this. I'm trying to hide it. I don't want to show the town. So, yeah. Walmart's got this for 25 bucks. So, that would meet your needs. Fuck. Let me reach out to our neighbor Mario and see if he's got an air compressor that runs off a car battery that we can borrow. Let me talk to him tomorrow. I'll send him a text tonight. He works graveyards, so he'll be getting up to go to work here in about an hour. I'll send him a text. I don't know. We aired it up and drove it over there to the lot, but that's been 6 years ago. And it's been off of the tires. It's been jacked up. So you're probably going to need an air compressor. Let me hit a hanger here. See if I can find off my freights here. I understand. I mean, by the time you bought like 8 cans of Fix-A-Flat, you could buy an air compressor. That's why I'm not recommending buying Fix-A-Flat. I do have an air compressor, but it runs off of household power. Alright, I don't know what the hell happened to my cargo I deposited in the freight elevator. It's weird, because they were like 6 boxes, 7 boxes. Here they are, right here. So why can I not process construction rubble? Riddle me that, Batman. It's all good, Shiro. Don't worry about it. I don't think anybody minds that we're having a conversation. We talk about all kinds of weird shit here. So, I don't think anyone's terribly concerned. Alright, so I do have materials here. Two, 4, 6. We have 7 boxes of RMC, 8 boxes of RMC, and 1 box of construction rubble. So maybe it needs to be in a ship before it'll let you process it? Let's find out. Let's pull a salvation, see if I can do that. What's going on, peeps, is Shiro and his wife are going to move the camper that Mrs. B and I used to live in to a lot and set up residence in it. But we need to get it moved over the weekend because the space is already rented starting next week. Alright, let's pull a salvation.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Well, that was fast. So we're trying to work out a way to get the tires aired up on the trailer, which are probably going to need to be aired up because they haven't. The trailer's not rolled on them in 6 years. Alright, so let's drop the elevator down. Let's move the construction materials into the ship and see if we can start a refinery order with that. You want to do treaties? We can try doing treaties. What the fuck? Where did this come from? Oh, this must have been the one that Bendy was using.
Has been fouled.
Let me get this out of here, Shiro, and we'll do treaties. Come on, baby, street time. Come on, you little assholes. Yep, here they come. Okay, let's do this. Come on, babies. How the fuck did you do that, Pagan? You got everything tangled up. Okay. There we go. What do we got? Nope. You see this shit? Mila's trying to steal everybody else's food. You said there's a button on the back a little more that makes it easier? Okay. You see, Mila? Almost stole her sister's food. I had to hold her damn head down. What the hell, man? Come on. Okay. There's a little button. That makes it extend. Deploy. Ah. It makes a little ramp poop out. Okay, I see. Whoop, no, 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 no. This needs to go in here. Alright. Let's see if there's anything in the ship. I think this is the one that Bendy flew. I spawned one and Bendy flew it, and then I spawned a second one and I flew it. This may be the one that Bendy flew. Let's see what we got.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Nope, it's empty now. Alright, well, let's send this down in the smell of it. So 3 of these boxes came from Bendy. When we do payment, we need to make sure Bendy gets paid for 3 of these boxes. Yeah, I gotta tell you, Moon, for a starter ship, I think it's probably a solid choice. But for me, I think I'm gonna stick to the Vulture and the Reclaimer. I mean,
Welcome.
I realize it has cinches on it, but it seemed like it was just so slow.
Your vehicle.
I mean, incredibly slow. I couldn't even finish scraping the Constellation. What I was seeing.
Please visit us again.
Are you going to actually store it or just stare at me?
Stop vehicle retrieval system.
What I was seeing was the...
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Oh, what the hell, dude. It seemed like it would start salvaging and then stop. And then it would start salvaging again and then stop. Now, what I don't mean that the beams would turn on and off. What I mean is that the throughput would stop. So, like, you would see material coming through at like 0.18 or something like that. And then it would go to 0. And then it'd go back up a little bit, like 0.5, 0.6, and then it would go back to 0. Even though the visual effect indicated that it was salvaging, it just seemed like it was intermittently starting and stopping.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
As you'll recall, we saw that before in the Reclaimer a couple of years ago.
Your vehicle has been moved to our
Okay, so storage works here, but not there. All right, let's see if we can get there.
I is here.
Sliver, what's up? Yeah, it seems like the salvation was working, stopping, working, stopping, working, stopping. Where are you going, Pagan? You must have missed a left turn at Albuquerque or something?
Setting an alarm or planning anything.
Ah, okay, it's over here by the halves. It won't fit in the Perseus? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Let's go to the refinery, see if we can start the construction of stuff. It wouldn't let me start the construction rubble refining. So I put the box from construction rubble in the... I put the box for construction rubble back in the ship, and we'll try it that way. See if that fixes it. And we can see if we can buy some better salvage heads for it. Am I... Do they not sell braids here? I thought they sold braids here. Yeah, I can't select the salvation as a salvage location. How about here? Can I pick it here? Undefined. Shit's broke, yo! Yeah, something's fucked up.
Report to the manager's office if you think it's yours.
Oh, they definitely moved some stuff around, that's for sure. I'll hit the Galleria and see if I can sell the RMC that's here. There's like 11 boxes of RMC. Maybe we can sell them here. Yeah, I'll stick to the Vulture. The Fortune is a good second guess. Personally, I prefer the Vulture to the Fortune, but to each his or her own. I can buy a Grecium here. Cannot sell it. Max inventory. Lame, lame, lame. Well, we can't sell it, so I guess we'll leave it here for now. I'd like to grab the Reclaimer. The Reclaimer's at Area 18. So back to Area 18. I think what I'm going to do is Ellen Ripley this shit. Because I want to claim the salvations back to Area 18 and see if I can see if I have any braids left in my inventory. I had 12 at one time. I don't know how many I have left. Let's find out. Are they under other? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, I do have braids. I have 2 more braids left. 3 braids. 4 braids. We have 4 braids left. So we may need to buy some more to put some on the Prospector, because I don't think I put any on the Prospector yet. So we need to buy 2 more. Or not Prospector, I'm sorry, Vulture. Now you could probably fit a pair of those Salvations in a Polaris pretty easy. Then you can always pull up to the Polaris and offload your salvage materials and just keep going. That would not be too hard to do. What would be nice is if the reclaimer, after its rework, got a little place where you could pull up like a Salvation or a Vulture or something and have it just snap to the back of the ship. That'd be cool as hell. No, we're gonna go this way. It's easier this way. No, it isn't. Pagan, you're getting yourself mixed up. No, you're not getting yourself mixed up. You're fine. You're good. You're good. You're good. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting yourself. You're fine. There we go. Any toitles? No toitles. Lame. Alright, so we need 2 more braids. You're clicking in the wrong box, Pagan. Come on, get out of there. Clicking here, W. A braid. I need 2, please. Thank you. Ooh, I can probably sell the... No, I have to get the RMC here first. I was thinking I could sell the RMC, but I need to get it here first. Guy's got some mad ass endurance. Look at how long he runs. Oh, gun. There we go. Come on, let me go.
Waiting passengers should be mindful of the platform's edge.
Make sure it's not hot in the house. I am burning up here, guys. I don't mind telling you. Let's check the thermostat. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. If I had to pick between 2 Salvations and 1 Fortune, I'd pick Fortune. That's just a personal preference, though. I get, and I mean, I totally understand that the Salvation is like the salvage version of the Golem. I totally get that. I understand that. I just prefer having a little more capacity and a faster speed. Now, maybe with a pair of cinches on, or a pair of braids on it, it gets faster. I don't know. And it might be a great little ship for, like, to keep for, like, newbies, people that want to play with us that don't have a salvage ship. That may be a great little ship for them to just take out there and use, and it's easy to unload it, and it holds 6, well, I think Moon said 13, right? 6 on the cargo grid, 6 in the buffer, and 1 in the pooper, so that would be 13. So, might be good to hold on to unless something better comes along and I want to use the store credit on it. So let's get these things claimed. So we can get them over here. Can I not? Okay, my console stopped working again.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim
Thank
has
you.
been sent.
All right, so did I don't remember what I did with the prospector is here, stored. The vulture is not even delivered yet, so let's deliver that. And the claimer should be here, ready to rock and roll. Alright, so let's do the reclaimer. Got you. We have braids. We're good. Let's get out of here. This thing's making it harder to read. Okay. Now let's look and see if the prospector. Oh, the mole. Let's see if the mole is still bespoke in the hotfix. Yep, it's still bespoke. Can't change them. Fuck. Oh, what was the other one? Vulture. Let's do Skull Crush. Let's put some better shields on this puppy. Palisade, Palisade, Palisade. Cinch is going to be a braid. Cinch is going to be a braid. A braid is going to be a trawler. And we can set the other ships up once they get here. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. I suppose I could take the Vulture out for a little bit and do some salvage contracts, or even the Reclaimer. I'll be honest with you, I want to kind of go mine and Nyx. But the last time we tried mining in Nyx, the asteroids would not scan properly. Has anyone tried lately?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
We take the Reclaimer out, do some salvage contracts with that. Wait on the salvations to come back. What do you want to do? Do you want to mine Pagan in the Prospector, or do you want to do some salvage in the Reclaimer? I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of feeling salvage in the Reclaimer. Let's do Reclaimer. If you guys don't already have them, the drop should be active. Let's see here. Yep, it says it is. Cool. You guys probably already have them by now, though, if you've been watching anybody's streams. Probably already have them, which is good. I'll bet you there's a bunch of ships to salvage in Nyx. I'll bet you there's a lot. Because people abandoning them. I know the other night when I had the Perseus out at the vehicle hangars at Levski, there were just ships all over the place. It may get noisy here in a little bit. Mrs. B has her friend from church over, her young girlfriend from church. So it may get real chatty here in a few minutes. Be out, motherfuckers. Okay, call that down for when I need it. Okay, what is going on here? Nope.
Nope.
Unfamiliar face. Okay. Let's get you over to power management. Yeah, that'll work just fine.
You are clear to launch.
That should work.
Thank you.
Ooh, looks like a storm's coming in. Looks like a storm is coming in.
Shields offline.
I meant to claim the Perseus, but that's fine. We'll leave it where it is for now. If nothing else, we can use it to remember where we have some RMC to pick up. Should be at the bottom here in just a minute. There it goes. Excellent, sir. Alright, do we have any contracts? Salvage. Any delicious, tasty ones? We have a mole. Starfare. Starfare got a lot of material last time, if memory serves. Starfare was pretty good. Let's grab that. We'll head over there. We'll get this thing crunching. And then, I guess if worse comes to worse, I could head over to Levski to do a refinery order on this stuff. Or even Pyro. Because the external freight elevators were working over there. The other option would be to use, like, one of the Leo stations to unload the reclaimer and then grab, like, a C2 or something. And then transfer the material into the C2 from there and fly it to a refinery station, have it processed. That's doable too. Because the freight elevators are working on at least the 2 Leo stations that I tested them on. Seraphim had working external freight elevators, and I think it was Bajini Point that had a working freight elevator. I haven't tried Port Tresler or Everest yet. Where's my marker? Wow, this fucker's right here. Holy shit. I mean, it took me right here. Is there anything tasty on board before we start this? Six, 5, 4, 3. Give me a number. Let's get just a titch closer. Ship the scan that. Got it. What do you have, sir? Anything delicious? No. We have 1 unit of aluminium, copper, 1 unit of... Wow, you didn't get shit, dude. Oh no, you got more. 44 units of nitrogen. 46 units of titanium. You know, it might actually start being worth it to grab a C2 and start salvaging these things. Whoa, Pagan, whoa. Remember, you got a lot of juice in your engines right now. Okay, so let's take you and lift you up. That'll work. How about our... That'll work. Give those PDC some juice. We can make that work. If something does start tangling with us... Oh, I don't think we're close enough. We are not close enough. We need to be closer. We're just outside the range of that salvage... Or just inside the range of that salvage beam. So we need to be closer for sure. 70 is usually a pretty good number. That'll work.
Aegis combat system activated. Systems green. Aegis combat system. Systems green.
Yeah, throughput's much better here. Pedro did awesome with the music. I already got 5 SCU. Which is what I would expect with the large salvage vessel. I would expect it to have more capacity, be faster, and be much more efficient than a small one. Come on. Moon, are you liking that salvation then? It seems like the kind of ship that you'd enjoy. I know you really like that Golem. Come on. Come on. All right, we're 60% done. We got 13, almost 14 SCU of material here. Might be able to get it to 14 if I keep scraping this way. Yep, 14. All right, let's get around to the back side. Dude, I'm digging the Starfarer redo for salvage. Anyone else still hearing the salvage beam run? Yeah, I'm hearing the salvage beam run, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. Something's broke, man. All right, let's get the top down, then we'll flip to the other side and do that. Yeah, I'm hearing the salvage beam run. Oh, audio is broke. Oh, what'd y'all do? Yeah, the C2 contracts are going to be good for salvage. The Starfarer are going to be good for salvage. The moles will not be. Well, I don't know. They may have changed it. The moles used to not give very much at all. It could be different now too, so. Moon, when you were using your salvation, was your gimbal operation working, or did you have to keep moving the ship to change what you were scraping? So, like, in the Vulture, I can hit G and use my mouse to move the salvage beam around, and the ship doesn't have to move. I lost that ability in the Salvation. I was trying to use it tonight, and it was, the beams would move, but then the ship would also start moving with them. So, like, the beam would move up here, and then the ship would start following it. And I had to use my sticks. I couldn't do it with my mouse. Once I hit G, that was it. I couldn't move them with my mouse. It was only my sticks. So I don't know if maybe that's just me. I did not set my keybinds to default, so maybe there's something in there that needs to be done. Now we're going to have this contract done here in a minute. getting a fair bit of material out of this. I wonder if they fixed the backwards ratios for the Vulture and the Reclaimer. In 4.3, the ratios were backwards. The yield that the Reclaimer was supposed to get, the Vulture had, and the Reclaimer the Vulture was supposed to get, the Reclaimer had. At least that's what I was hearing. Drake tomorrow, so we'll see if everybody likes the new Clipper. All right, let's move her. Hey, Bobby. All right, let's scrape that, then we'll move it again. This should go pretty quick. That stuffed peppers for dinner, they tasted good. I love stuffed peppers. A friend of mine makes great jalapeno stuffed peppers. Those are awesome. Oh man, they're so tasty. Gonna have a house full for Thanksgiving this year. Our neighbors / friends are coming over. My issue with the Clipper is it seems like it did not have a big target as they made. Yeah. Yeah, I like multi-purpose ships too. They did good with the Cutlass. The Cutlass does a variety of things well. I would dare say the Cutlass is almost the perfect pirate ship. It's got lots of firepower. It's got 3 doors to quickly get cargo out of the ship and out of the donor ship. I hate using the word donor because if you're doing piracy, it's not really donor. Out of the prey ship or source ship and into the Cutlass. It's got seats in the back for boarding party to just sit right there and then jump out when time is appropriate. I have to say, the Cutlass is probably as close to the perfect pirate ship as you're going to get. Alright, so we got 34 and change from one Starfarer. And we're still going. I don't think we're going to hit 35, though. There's probably some material on the bottom. We'll rotate around and see if we can see it. But I don't think we're going to get a whole lot more from this. Come on, look at where you're supposed to be looking at, dipshit. Yeah, there's a little bit on the bottom, but not a whole hell of a lot. We'll clean this off and then move on. I have not checked RMC prices. Wow,
Do I really
35.
look like a guy with a plan?
Scarred, what's
you know
up?
What I am? I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it.
How's things going with the family, buddy?
Do things.
$50 visits, buddy. Everything going okay with you and the family? Good deal. Still shouting you out. Excellent. Well, we've cleaned this one pretty damn good. It still says there's 11% on this thing somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I do not know where that 11% is. Maybe on the ass end of the ship? Only I can think of. Because we've scraped everywhere else. Let's see if we can make it move. If we can at least make it rotate, that'd be helpful.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm kind of wondering, Delphi. And the audio is just so scuffy. See, that's 0. That's 0. That's 12. Ah, there we go. So we're going to get, what, 37 SC? Yep, 37 SCU on this thing. From one Starfare. I like those numbers. I like those numbers. I'm alright, Scarred. I'm doing better this week. That's for damn sure. Okay. That looks like it'd be pretty good spot. $37. I cannot complain too much about that. And a hell of a lot faster than that Salvation was doing tonight. Oh my god. No, let's exit. There we go.
Aegis combat system activated. Systems green.
Oh, it's drifting. Gotta crack it before it gets too far away. $357? Oh my god. Hopefully we can nudge this out into two separate pieces. Because I would love to get a full buffer and a partial buffer on this. It does. Well, I don't know if I told... Yeah, I told you guys. We lost Michael at work, so... It's just me and Jeremy now. If it'll break it into two big separate chunks, that'd be great. Doesn't seem like it is. Physics grid's having a little bit of trouble there. Got the tanks on one side and the chassis on the other, and they're just kind of like, I want to separate, but I don't know what to do. Let's see if we can... get these things apart. Pagan, can you hit the button? Thank you. Alright. Let's use the landing gear to nudge them. And which way do we need to nudge them? Not towards the station, that's for fucking sure. Okay. Yeah, so let's nudge this way. Yeah, they are still vibrating like crazy. Ha ha! We did it! Okay. Hi there. That's really close on the side. Alright, let's scrape you. Or crunch you, and then we'll do the other one. Yeah, that'll work just fine. How are we looking? Let's go down a little bit, get our landing gear back up. We can make that work. Oh no. Well, I'm just glad you popped in to say hey. That's all I really expect is people pop in and say, hey, Pagan, how's it going? You pop in and say, hey, I'm a happy camper. No, it's still reading 305. So we did break some of it up. Hold on a minute. We're going to poop out the RMC. That'll give me another 36. Let's poop out the RMC. Poop out the RMC. That way we're only losing 60 instead of 90.
We would be honored if
you
would join us.
Hey, ferretses. Congrats on your F8. Scar, it's all good, man. I appreciate you. Like I said, pop in, say hey, and then do what you gotta do. Believe me, I understand. I checked, ferrets. I'll probably get my F8 next year. I'm this close. I don't have discretionary income right now to throw at Star Citizen. So we are not throwing it at Star Citizen. Thank you. Come again. And let's poop out another one. We can get 2 of these and a 5 or a 4. Yeah, I'm like a 600 eye away. If you subscribe at Imperator level for a year, that's 240 bucks. I don't know how many of you realize that. But that's a fair chunk of change. You. Over. You. Over. You. Over. Haha. Come on, it's gonna bug my OSC. There you go. That's better. Now I feel better that it's sitting there. Alright, let's do a 4-pack. I really hate pooping out these small size boxes. We're gonna wait. We're gonna leave that in there. We're gonna leave that in there. We're just gonna pop out 16s. Because I got to offload this shit to an external freight elevator. So we're going to keep this shit at the big boxes. 8s and 16s. 8s and 16s. 8s and 16s. There we go. Come on, dude. Lost cats. There we go. Now we shall do the crunchings. Yeah, yeah. We do the crunchings now. So now we only lose 5. Well, 5 plus whatever won't fit in the buffer. 65. Yeah, I just wish they'd had the external freight elevators at the stations with refineries. So the reclaimer could offload there. I wonder if I dock at a refinery station and store the reclaimer, if I could have it process it right out of the stored reclaimer. Has anyone tried that? Because if so, then that would save you the trouble of unloading it all. If I can dock, store the reclaimer, and have it process it from the hold in stored status, that would be nice. Oh no, the station is full. Alright, we'll poop out some boxes, and should be the cab and the nose and the tanks somewhere around here, unless they drifted off too far. Where did you go? I do not see. There it is, right there. Alright, so let's get in position. Yeah, we should be able to scrape or crunch these. We'll do these right there. Let's deal with the pooper. And we'll come crunch this. I don't know how much we're going to get for that. I'm guessing right around 45 or 50. Because we got 305 for that. It said 358 or 368. I couldn't see the numbers clearly before we bumped them to move them. So I'm guessing 45 to 55 units from the remaining wreck. But this shouldn't take too terribly long. We're pretty quick at pooping out boxes. Especially if we can get 2 of them going on auto poop. Alright, construction. 16. Auto eject and go, baby. Okay. Construction. 16. Auto eject and go. We're going to shove these over here. You don't appear to be pooping. Hey, Maki, what's up? I'll have you know, Maki, Mrs. B will randomly sing that going around the house. Na 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 na. Just be walking around the house and just singing that song. Another fun day. Alright, that's 64. We're 1/3 done already. Oh, first day of your vacation. That's awesome, man. What are you doing with your vacation? Doing something fun, I hope. Do the fun stuffs. Do the fun stuffs. Do the fun stuffs. That doesn't seem like it's back far enough, but what do I know? Oh no, we were doing so well. Yeah, that looks better. It's 96. Should be about halfway done. As little as possible. I don't blame you there. I do not blame you there. That'll work. Ain't gotta be pretty. Let's just get this shit stored on there. That's 128, so. Alright, that's 160. You're making a mess, Pagan. There we go. That's... Can we change the orientation of this box to make it sit better, please? That would be awesome. Yeah, baby. That'll work just fine. Let's get you up in here. Let's get you up in here. That'll work. Come on. There you are. Alright, you. Can we get you tucked in? Oh, you fucked it up, Pagan. You fucked it up. You had one job, motherfucker. One job. And you couldn't even do that. There, right. There you go. Now you're cooking with gas. Might be able to squeeze that shit in there now. Come on. Oh, you asshole. Wow, they really rotate fast now, huh? Alright. Is it this HVAC that's getting in my way? Fuck you.
Welcome to the internet, your gateway to adventure.
Acclivity, what's up? We are just shy. We got 5 RMC, and yeah, we're gonna leave that in there. Crunch the rest of the ship, because I know we're not gonna get 125 or 225 out of what remains. So let's see if we can get out of the rest of this, and then we'll have an idea of what we're looking at. Gotcha. Yep, this is the Reclaimer. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of the Salvation. I'll bet you are. I'll bet you are the best box stacker in that room. We need to have another Reclaimer race. That was fun. Only 48? Well, I figured it was going to be 45 to 55, but I was hoping for a little more. Mm-hmm. Yup. Us too. Us too. Ron and I would do it, and Bendy and I would do it. Making millions per run. Just millions per run. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done it solo too. My favorite, though, honestly, is 2 guys in the cabin of the ship and a box boy. Because if you have somebody in the to help you scrape, you can get it off faster. And then if you've got somebody to help to crunch while you move the ship around, it's a hell of a lot faster. Oh, agreed. I don't think... 2 of them? Yeah, we'll get 2 of these. Maybe 3. Maybe 3 more boxes. Yeah, we're gonna get 1 more after this, and then we'll have a partial. But I don't think we're gonna poop out a partial just yet. Yeah, because we got 11. In the PTU, global chat in the PTU, they were saying that the Van Duel were pretty hard targets. Please clear the conveyor belt. Okay. You can poop now. So apparently the Van Duel in the Nix system are challenging targets. Which I would expect. Oh, yeah. Yeah, completely. That's why I was very, very glad to know that we were getting PD, or glad to hear that we had PDCs on the Reclaimer. That makes it a lot better when something starts shooting you. Now, if Mrs. B's not home by a certain time, I'm going to have to
your gateway
go feed the babies.
to adventure.
Hey, Silver, how you doing? Yeah, if Mrs. B's not home here soon, I'm going to have to break off and go feed the babies. because they got to be fed at 9:30. Oh shit! Am I late feeding the babies? Fuck. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to break off and feed these cats. Milky has to be fed on a regular schedule, being being diabetic. So let me quantum out into the BFE. Yeah, I'm late. I should have fed her 45 minutes ago. I did not realize I've been streaming for an hour and a half. So I need to... There's poop out there. I need to get into open space and then bedlog. Wow, that audio is just fucked hard. Please don't crash. Alright. What are you doing, SC? Are you hearing this audio? Dude, that is some jacked shit there. Alright, let me bedlog and feed these kitties. I'll give them treaties. Acclivity. What I'm going to need to do, Acclivity, is feed them first before I give them treats. Because Milky needs... She needs real food first before the carbohydrate-filled treats. So I'll make sure she gets treats. I can take a picture and send it to you. I can send it to you on Discord. Oh, no. Food is treated separately from... What are you doing, Pagan? Go to the thingy. It's just habit to run through here and go to the certain place. Alright, let's lie down and log, and then I'll feed these guys. I might be back a little later. Just depends on how things go here tonight. There we go. Are you going to let me go? It's acting really weird tonight. What are you doing, Star Citizen? Etsy's being lame. Yep, there's your yodel moon. Wow, I'm gonna have to just let this fucker go. Alright, guys. Let me, as soon as this yodel's done, I'm out. Yep, gotta get out of here. So give me just a second. I'm gonna let Moon finish his yodel, and then I'm out the door. I gotta feed these shitheads. Alright, come on. Come on, Blondie. Come on, Blondie. Almost. And there we go.
The same.